Welcome to RiskMeter Online Technical Tip number 1 on Geocode. My name is Ryan Turgeon, and today I will be showing you how to overcome an unable to geocode error message. What it means, if you ever get the unable to geocode message, that means when you type in an address, we know where it is geographically. Geocode is the process of taking an address on paper or a text address, turning it into a position in space, a lat-long coordinate, and placing it on your property. Now, if we get this message, unable to geocode, that means we can't do that. We don't know where it is. However, just because you get this message doesn't mean you can't get back the geographic-based hazard information you are looking for. There are ways around it, and today we're going to touch on those ways. In a second, what I'm going to do is open up my web browser through the application, and then we will get right to it. So when we go to the RiskMeter Online homepage, it's going to ask me to log in. Oh, enter my username in correctly. Don't screen. That's the administrative screen that I have. The next screen you guys normally have will look something like this. This is where I can type in an address. So type in 180 Bald Peak Drive, Multro, New Hampshire. I'm just going to hit enter. At a particular address, you can see it came back. It hit enter to my keyboard. The page just refreshed, and it gave a message right above here, unable to geocode. Again, that means we can't place this location geographically. The first thing I'm going to do in this message is I'm going to check other mapping softwares to see if they can find it. There are situations where RiskMeter find addresses that Google Maps and MapQuest can't find, and also vice versa, where RiskMeter can't find a location, but the other two mapping softwares can. So what I'm now is I'm just going to go to Google. There's this right up here, corner, and now I can type in my address again. 180 Bald Peak Drive, Moulton, New Hampshire. Let's see if I can find it. So Google Maps was able to geocode this location and place it. In Google Maps, you have the option to have a satellite, or you can have a street level map. You can zoom in and out. So this is a good mapping tool to move in and out and find different locations. So in this scenario, again, Google Maps was able to place it and located the subject at this point. Whether this is the correct point you were looking for, I'm not exactly sure because I'm not familiar with this location, but it probably is. At this point, what I can do is I can right-click anywhere I want on this Google Map. So if I'm happy with where Google placed it, I right-click and go, what's here? This is a lat-long coordinate for that position. But let's say I'm not happy with where Google puts it. This is just off the street. My building that I'm actually looking for is this house back off the street of here, or maybe it's this complex up here. Any point I want on this map, if I right-click and go, what here? Google turn it into a lat-long coordinate for that position, where you can then take that lat-long and put it into the RiskMeter. We could also say Google couldn't find this location. Let's say Google Maps doesn't know where it is, RiskMeter doesn't know where it is. It still doesn't mean I can't get back the geographic pace and hazard information. So let's say I'm familiar with this area. I know some cross streets. I know that this location is right next to the golf course. It's right across from View Drive. Again, what I could do is I could search for View Drive or search for this golf course in here. Say, okay, no, it's just to the southwest of that location. It's somewhere in here. Maybe the road isn't in yet, or Google Maps doesn't have a picture of the road. Again, just maybe my house is a little road up here, and it sits back here. What I do is right-click on this point, go here, give me the lat-long coordinate for that position. I will take this lat-long and now put it into the RiskMeter. So what I'm going to do now is just take the lat-long they gave us, come back here, copy. We'll go back to RiskMeter page. I'm going to switch this tab. Now I can type in a latitude, longitude. See these in. Now I can continue running my RiskMeter report. So this is an issue. Maybe I want to get a flood zone determination, the flood elevation. We'll hit submit, turn on the run test and map layer. And flood information for that coordinate in that spot I was looking for. Previously, we didn't get anything back because we were unable to geocode. So that concludes today's technical tip number 1. Again, here's my contact information. If you have any questions, feel free to call or send me an email. Thanks for today, and I hope this was helpful.